Hello and welcome to this next session on most repeated PMS questions. The next question that we are looking at is work breakdown structure. Work breakdown structure is one of the most repeated questions. So you need to build one of the work breakdown structure. So again, in this most frequently asked work breakdown structure is work breakdown structure of a college day event. So as we know, work breakdown structure is about breaking the big task or a much larger project into small pieces which we can be again which can be handled, which can be comprehended, and again breaking the sub tasks which can be considered as one small work package and which can be independently manageable activity. So this is what is work breakdown structure. So what we are going to do is when any work breakdown structure is asked, so we should be able to broadly see what are the different activities that are going on and then list down the sub activities. So we will be drawing the organization chart or hierarchical chart as we are seeing here. So now on the top or level 1 we write this work breakdown structure for college day event, and then what are the major tasks under this? We can see we may require to know who are the guests, faculties, students, and how they should be managed, where the seating arrangement should be. So all this is one part. Then what are the performances, what are the events, what are the activities that are performed, who is doing what activity, all this is one part. What is the expenses for each and everything, so we need to budget. Stage, how the stage should be, what are the stage settings, we need to, this is one of the major activity. And then catering, that is food arrangement. Now under this again we may have many sub activities, like in student, faculty and guest management we may require first to make some committees wherein these committees will be taking care of certain specific activities among students, among faculties, among the guests, like reception of the guest, welcoming the guest, making some arrangements for the guest or the faculties, showing the path where they have to be seated, all this. Then preparation of the guest list. Who are the invitees? Okay, so that is one of the point. Okay, who are the invitees? How to send them the invitation? Who should go and invite them? So that is one part. Then who and all are participating in various different activities, how they should be reporting to each other. Okay, what is the group activity? What is the individual activity? So all this can be subdivided here. Then performing events are, like we can classify, like what about inauguration? Who will do the inauguration? Who will do the welcome speech? All this. Then in the formal events we may say welcoming the guest, lighting of the lamp. Here lighting of the lamp maybe in the inauguration, singing the invocation song. Then formal events like welcoming the guest, and then maybe a college annual day report. So all this will be the formal events. Then any cultural events that will be performed. Okay, what is the sequence of the performance, timing of the performance, then prize distribution, who should do prize distribution, how it should be arranged, so taking care of all this. When we come for budgeting, what is the budgeting for various different parts, like for invitations, for food arrangement, for decoration, for gifts and prizes. So what is the amount? So that is what we have to see, expenses that come for all these activities. Then when we see one of the major attraction for college day event is stage. So what are the decorations, seating arrangements for various different people, amenities like water facility, fans and any other things that are required. What about sound arrangements and any screen arrangements are required, photography, all these things come here. Then when we come about catering, first thing is menu, what are the food items that should be prepared, and the menu, where it should be served and how it should be served. So this can be one of the what we can say work breakdown structure for your college. This can be any general one. We will be taking a general one and we will be writing it. Now here in this work breakdown structure, we can see three levels. This is our first level of breakdown structure. Then this will be our second level, and all this will be our third level. If again further you make sub branches and write, that becomes your level 4. Okay. So this is about work breakdown structure of college day event, and this is one of the most repeatedly asked work breakdown structures. So one more work breakdown structure that is most repeatedly asked is work breakdown structure of college day building. Again here also we can see the level 1 is again what is the work breakdown structure, that is college building construction. Then under this, what are the level 2 activities, that is major activities, foundation and exterior building and interior building. In foundation we may have to excavate, that is dig the soil, put them gravel and stones, everything, make this foundation, or we may have to rise the pillars and directions of steel. So that is what is the major event. Then in exteriors there are masonry activities, okay, and then finishing, giving the finishing touches. Then in interior part we may have we have this electrical wiring, plumbing and finishing. So here in this is our level 1 activity, these are our level 2 activities, and these are our level 3 activities. Any work breakdown structure you can make, or you can construct this on a generalized way. Give the most project name here, then break down into subparts, major subparts, okay, in the next division. Then again in this subparts, which are again detailing the what is being the subpart. Okay, it should be next activities of the main subpart here, or major part. So I recommend you to build and practice various different work breakdown structure, especially for software development, domestic building construction, a bridge construction, or a small academic project, and you can build a work breakdown structure for practice. With this, we have come to end of this session. Meet you again in the next video with one more most repeated question. Feel free to comment and contact for any clarification.